Hi, this is Mark, and this is going to be a Blue Eyes Chaos Max deck profile. Alright, so triple Blue Eyes Chaos Max, king of the deck. He's a really good card. 4K attack, 0 defense. Cannot be destroyed or targeted by an opponent's card effects. If attacks defense position monster, deal double piercing, so he's really good. In this variant, we don't focus on Chaos Max too much, as in we don't really capitalize on his double piercing. That's just something that comes with it. But if you can get him out, a lot of decks, unless they have that built-in out or they run Kaijus or something, they won't be able to get past him. So we run 3, we don't run 2 because if you're running 3, that's like a 50% more chance to draw into him, and you're running so many different things to get Chaos Max out easily. You're running triple Manju. That's basically having Manju in your hand. These two cards in your hand, that's an automatic Chaos Max. Triple Manju, that means we can search the two spells that we use to ritual summon Chaos Max, and then we run 2 each of Advanced Ritual Art and Chaos Form, so that's like 7 chances to draw into the spell, and then that's 6 chances to draw into Chaos Max, and then that's not even including Melody of the Awakening Dragon. Hey, anyway, so yeah, triple Chaos Max, triple Manju, alright, triple Blue Eyes, triple Alternative, 1 Spirit, and then triple White Stone of Legend and 1 White Stone of the Ancients. I run this ratio because whenever you discard this, it's always a +1. It's technically a +1, but that's only if you remember to use his effect to special summon from the deck. But if you forget that, you basically negged or you went even. And I forget to use a graveyard effects like this all the time. And then the effect to banish this, to add something to your hand, like if you can add a Chaos Max, is any Blue Eyes card. I think at least. Let me see. Yeah, target 1 Blue Eyes monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So that effect really never comes up. You'll hardly ever have a game that lasts that long. But if you do, that effect is there, and you only need to use it once anyway. You're not going to use it more than once. One Sage. Sage is pretty good. I only run 1 of him. I do have 3, but I only run 1. You can use it to search the Stone of Legend or Stone of Ancients. You can use it to you can ditch him, target an effect monster you control, special summon a Blue Eyes monster. Usually you'd want to summon Spirit. So there's a really cool combo with Maiden, but I don't run Maiden. So you summon Maiden, ditch this. Well, most people know this combo, but Maiden's effect goes off, and then this effect goes off. So you summon 2 level 8s. If you summon Spirit, you can banish one of your opponent's spell and traps for a +1. Otherwise, you go even because it's you lose Maiden and then you lose Sage. So for 2 Blue Eyes monsters, which is you go even, but if with Spirit, it's a +1. So yeah, I only run 1 of him because I feel like 3 is overkill. You don't really want to see this card because you normal summon him. Okay, add a stone in your hand. Okay, now what do? Nothing. So, and then you ditch, and to ditch to special summon a Blue Eyes, that's a -1. Cause so the effect monster ditch, that's 1 card. This goes to the grave, that's 2, and then you summon a Blue Eyes out, but you can't summon Chaos Max. I'm just using the card as an example. So that is a -1. So that's why we don't run a lot of Sages. Really, the thing about Sages, I only really run 1 more because it's basically a 5th stone. But I mean, he's really good for Card of Consonance, which I run 2 of. Summon him, add a stone in your hand, Card of Consonance, that stone. So you majorly plus off that. And then very important, 3 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Very good card in the current metagame. You got stuff like Phantasm Spiral running around, Zodiac, what else? True Draco. This card is good for all of them. Oh wait, one important thing. So the reason why I'm putting this card back in this deck is so Chaos Max against True Draco. So they go. I think it's Return of the True Dracos or something. No, True Draco Apocalypse or the one that halves their attack. So they go, okay, destroy one of my cards, halve your attack and defense. So Chaos Max would go to 2,000. That is the only way they can get rid of Chaos Max, other than Kaiju's. So they try to do that. Okay, like okay, Ghost Ogre. Then since it's a continuous trap effect, oh wait, hold on. Oh no, I think they eroded that. Not eroded that, but I think there's a text in. So I'm back. I just realized that True Draco Apocalypse. It says that even if the True Draco Apocalypse leaves the field, you still have the attack and defense. So to ditch this, to pop that, it doesn't protect Chaos Max from going down to 2,000, which is really dumb. But yeah, I forgot about that. But I mean, this card is still really good against a lot of matchups. Like I was playing on YGO Pro, faced Phantasm Spiral. First turn, he activates his field spell. That's all he does. So I do something. He activates the field spell. Ditch this. No field spell for you. So I mean, it's just a really good card. On the spells, triple Melody of the Awakening Dragon. Use this to ditch one of your stones. Then you plus off that. You can add Chaos Max, alternative, white, or just regular than vanilla. The regular white, blue eyes white dragon. This card works well with Sage. You normal Sage, add a stone, use this, ditch the stone. So that's the one thing you can do. Alright, so 2 Advanced Ritual Art and then 2 Chaos Form. The easiest one to use is Advanced Ritual Art, but sometimes it'll be dead in the deck. That's why you only run 2. These 2 in your hand, that's an automatic Chaos Max. These 2, not so much. So this would be good opening hand. This would be good mid to late game. So with this you send Blue Eyes to the graveyard. You can't send Spirit. You can't send Alternative. It has to be a normal monster. But it's a really easy way to get out Chaos Max. This is a really good card actually. It's kind of underestimated. It won't be an automatic Chaos Max. But one combo you can do is, if Alternative is in your graveyard, you can actually banish the Alternative to use as fodder for the tributes for the ritual summon. So if you look at that, where is it? This card's name becomes Blue Eyes White Dragon while it is on the field or in the graveyard. And then another thing about Chaos Form is, let's say you have a dead Blue Eyes in your hand or a dead Alternative, and you have a either Manju or this in your hand. You do this Chaos Form, ditch this. He goes to the grave. It doesn't get banished because it's in your hand. So that's something to keep in mind too. Sorry about that. Triple Return of the Dragon Lord. It's a very good card. It can also actually protect your XZs that are dragons too, like Dark Matter and the Galaxy Dragons. So yeah, it's free special summon. You summon Spirit. That's a +1 because you get rid of one of the back row. Yeah, it really helps save your Chaos Max and everything else too. So it's a really good card. Triple trade-in, self-explanatory. You're running Blue Eyes. You have 9 level 8s. No, wait, no, not 9. You have 10 level 8s in the deck, which is a fourth of your deck. So that's 25% of all the cards in your deck. That's level 8s. Because it's 3 each of Chaos Max, Alternative, and regular Blue Eyes, plus the 1 Spirit. So that's 10. So, and then 2 cards of Consonants. I will be honest, this card will sometimes be dead in your hand, but even then, you still have a good chance of winning. And if you ever draw into either a Sage or a Stone, you know, it's a good card. This card's really good because usually those stones will be dead in your hand. And then you just draw 2 off it, plus the plus that you get for ditching those to the grave, the stones to the grave. I was running this deck on YGL Pro, and even though this card was dead in my hand two opening games, the opening of 2 games, I still won. And then it's triple back row destruction. We got triple Twin Twister. I mean 4 triple back row destruction, but we got triple Twin Twister and 1 Cosmic Cyclone. You can run like, you know, triple Cosmic Cyclone, 1 Twin Twister, whatever you want. But I mean, I prefer this ratio. So it's in the main deck because a lot of rogue decks and a lot of decks out there rely on the back row. And sometimes the only way they can get past you is with back row. Back row gives this deck a lot of problems. You know, like Quaking, you know, all those Mirror Forces, Solemns, Phantasm deck, Phantasm Spiral, and then Cosmic Cyclone is there just for like an extra removal, but it's a really good removal because it banishes. So yeah, this is the extra deck. Extra deck doesn't really matter in this deck, but you will need a few things. Some of these cards in the extra deck are required for the deck if you want to do well with it. So 2 Blue Eye Spirit White. You need at least 1. Really good card. Just keep in mind that while it's on the field, neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters at the same time. I misplayed one time when I had this card on the field one time. I tried to Soul Charge, which is I took it out of this deck. It's good. It's a good card, but like I don't personally like Soul Charge. One of the important effects of this card is that once per turn during either player's turn, when somebody activates a card effect in the graveyard, see if we can read that. So once per turn during either player's turn, when the effect of a card in the graveyard is activated, you can negate the activation. So it's really good for stuff like Necrogardna or Electromagnetic Turtle. Any of the spell and traps of the True Draco, just a bunch of things. So, and that's a once per turn thing. And then the second effect, during either player's turn, you can tribute this Synchro Summon card. Special summon 1 Light Dragon type Synchro monster from the extra deck in defense position, but destroy it during the end phase. So you know you can summon Azure Eyes with that, and then he won't be destroyed as long as his effect goes off. Everything else will be destroyed, but this Azure Eyes is important if you want to get out Crystal Wing. One card I don't have in my extra deck that I don't feel is entirely necessary, but is kind of good, but it's not really that great. Is Michael the Lightsworn, the Lightsworn Michael, whatever. He's a dragon type monster. Basically, what you do is you use Azure Eyes Tribute to summon Michael, pay 1,000, banish one of your opponent's cards. You have it. You need a level 1 tuner on the field, sync for those 2, and then you get a Crystal Wing out. But since I don't have Michael in this deck, I don't feel like getting them out. I have Black Rose Moonlight, which is another level 7 Light Dragon. So basically the same thing, but instead this one bounces it instead of banishing. Azure Silver Dragon, so level 9. Azure Eyes Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Sorry. There's also a level 9, so you know, level 1 tuner with one of your Blue Eyes. Don't ever sync with a level 1 tuner in Chaos Max, unless your Chaos Max is gonna die. Do not ever do it. Like if they True Draco Apocalypse and he's at 2k, and you can't get rid of his monster or something, which is like very unlikely to happen. But if it does, that is like the only time you should ever sync with your Chaos Max. because Chaos Max is really good for a level 8. So Zero Eye Spirit, as long his effect to protect all Dragon type monsters when he's summoned on your side of the field is an activated effect. You know, they can Ghost Ogre that. They'll still go off, but I mean they can Ghost Ogre that. And it lasts for a while. It's till until the end of the next turn. So you activate on your turn until the end of your opponent's turn. You activate on your opponent's turn with the Zero Eyes end of your next turn. So that's good. But I literally never have to do that. Like these are, you literally never have to go into the extra deck with the Chaos Max build. But some of these are pretty good sometimes. It just depends on the situation. But anyway, so yeah, it's a very Link format ready too. So the second effect of Zero Eyes is he can special summon a normal monster from your graveyard. Black Rose Moonlight, level 7. You know, get it out with the Zero Eye Spirit, Blue Eye Spirit. I mean, so. If special summoned or level 5 or higher, is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field. Target one special summon monster your opponent controls. Return it to the hand. And then you can only use this effect of that card once per turn. Well, Blue Eye Spirit. I mean, not Blue Eye Spirit. Black Rose Moonlight. And Crystal Wing. You know, really good card. Negates the activation of monster effects. Yada yada. Don't ever need this like at all. Never. I don't even know why I put this in this deck. His attack's too low, and he's really situational. So the Galaxy package, I used to have Cyber Dragon Infinity in this deck because I had the Galaxy Soldiers in here. But if they Ghost Ash your Galaxy Soldier, that's a -1. So, but I mean, if they don't, like you have a free Infinity Dragon on the field. But I feel like with the text I put in this deck, I don't need Galaxy Soldier. The Galaxy package, so you overlay 2 level 8s, don't ever overlay your Chaos Max. You go this one, then you go this one, detach something, by his effect, pop something, and you go this one. I mean, this is Cypher Dragon, Galaxy Eyes Cypher, Galaxy Eyes full armor, and then Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter. So yeah, that's all you need to know.